there seems to be a concerted effort in erasing Black Americans and what they've done for America. And you would think that'd just be from the white side. Like, nah, it's not only them, it's these immigrants, primarily these Black immigrants, who, when it's convenient, they call themselves Black, but anytime they get a win or they want to disassociate themselves from Black Americans, they start saying, I'm Nigerian, I'm an immigrant, I'm Somali. And this behavior has to stop.
That's a part of this. Harvey, Mason, thank you so much. I have the greatest team in the world. Thank you so much. And again, the last thing I want to say, immigrants built this country, literally. So this is for them, for all children of immigrants. This is also for those who came to this country in search of better opportunity, to be a part of a nation that promised freedom for all and equal opportunity to everyone willing to work for it. Thank you for bringing your culture, your music, your stories, and your traditions here. You give America color. I love y'all so much. Thank you.
You're probably wondering, like, what's the problem? See, it's the line where he said, immigrants built this country literally. No, that's a lie. They literally did not. The two groups that built America are the whites that were here and the Black Americans that were here. No one else. Everyone else came afterwards. And the other problem that stems from this is, when it comes to Black Americans, everybody wants us to go by black, this whole big Negro collective. But all these other groups can choose when they want to not associate with Black. They want to start calling out their ethnicities and saying, I'm Nigerian, I'm Jamaican, I'm etc. But when we do it, we get attacked for it. Here we have our first tweet. This is why we can't let these Afro immigrants go unchecked. They practice ethnocide against Black Americans all the time. Immigrants did not build the USA. Black Americans did. After the country was built into existence, then immigrants came here for a better life and added onto the foundation. The irony is that this is a Nigerian immigrant winning an American award for emulating Black American country music. We all we got, fam. Yeah, and that's another point of this. This is a Nigerian immigrant who is not from the country. His mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, great-great-grandmother, great-great-great-grandmother, they're not from the country. They're not from the South. They're not from America. And he's in a genre that is derivative of the blues, which is Black American folk music. That's what that is. Tweet 2. People hate Tariq, but who else gonna be the one to say this? Why do Black Americans gotta combat erasure in our own community? A country singer who's not even gracious enough to credit the people who invented the music genre he makes a living singing. Tweet 3. If your family arrived here following emancipation, you didn't build a fucking thing. That's the thing about lies. You have to keep repeating them for them to work. If the U.S. wasn't built, it wouldn't be an attractive immigration destination. And this is 100% factual. I keep hearing this immigrants built America, immigrants repeated, and that shows you that it's probably not true because they wouldn't have to keep repeating it. And in order for immigrants to even want to come to a place, it has to already be established. People don't uproot from where they are and go to unestablished lands. This whole narrative is tiring and it's just flat out wrong. And we have to combat this nonsense. This is the subtweet. When Black immigrants who come here don't learn Black American history, they parrot white supremacist talking points pervasive in the mainstream. Shabuzi, dumbass name, also claimed America is a place where hard work pays off, overlooking centuries of racial discrimination against us. Then he says, they parrot the talking points regardless because that's how the U.S. is set up. Immigrants are given one choice, hate Black Americans or join them. And this is, I've noticed this across the board, and this is why this point is so huge. We see this among the Asians. We see this among the Latinos. We see this among the Arabs. We see this amongst the Black immigrants. Where every place where they invade, it's normally in a Black city, right? LA, Chicago, New York, these places that were Chicago is still a Black American city, but LA and New York, no, not anymore. They get in those areas. Magically, they start owning very big sections of stores and pushing Black Americans out of ownership in their own neighborhoods. And you're like, think to yourself, like, this seems too good to be true. And it's all a concerted effort to keep you out of ownership in your own neighborhoods. And I realized this is consistent across the board because it makes perfect sense. America is, and has always been about you're accepted in the club as long as you keep the Black Americans at the bottom. Socially, economically, keep them at the bottom and we'll reward you. If you don't follow protocol, we will get you the fuck out of here. And it seems way too linear across the board to not be a thing. I'm gonna end this video with the hilarious video Tariq calling out the hypocrisy.
And when we say, hey man, shout out to FBAs, what is xenophobic? What is this xenophobic shit? We're all black, nigga. Shout out to FBAs. What about us? What about we all black? The white man, if the police pull you over, they're not going to ask if you're FBA. What are you giving props to FBA for? And you won an award too, Mr. Nigerian. You're going to get a scholarship for $50,000. Move, nigga. Shout out to Igbo, Yoruba, to my tribes back home in Nigeria. I'm nothing like the Akatas. I like to thank